Okay, let me do the cards. We're going to do the gypsy. Try to keep it from, I don't know what's, maybe if I close that. Yeah, there we go. No, maybe not. I don't know what is causing that red thing. I'm trying to keep it from not doing. Mickey, off. Off, down. Mama's doing a read. Come on, Mickey. Good boy. I'm using my Lenormand deck and the Starlight Tarot today. So let's go ahead. Ruffle shuffle those. And we'll just see what the cards have to say today, what's going on in this crazy world. I tell you, Trump has lost his mind. And then somebody was asking me about the Christian views of, you know, other religions and reading or a talk on that. I'll do just a quick talk on that, okay? In fact, I'll do it right now. The Christian thing, you know, what is said is that what's judged is the heart and the minds. It doesn't say what's judged is the religious persuasion. So they need to get a clue, because this nonsense that they say is that, you know, you have to, you know, do X, Y, and Z, and if you're not baptized, you're going to hell, and all of this nonsense. You know, there's none of that that's actually said by Yeshua ben Joseph. As, like I said, he came as a reformer of Judaism and to give higher awareness. And what it says is judged is the hearts and minds. Now, I know Hindus, Buddhists, all other persuasions that are more Christian than Christians, if you want to know the truth of it, okay? Because they actually put into practice the teachings and the awareness and the direction that was given. Okay, so I'll leave that here. I don't need to say any more than that. So let's see what we have today. The reading is about. Okay, the cheerfulness, or what is being, you know, celebrated, what's out there. Let's see. Now, yesterday we had that, but it was, you know, sucking up to Trump. Well, somebody is happy about the obstructions, okay? Happy about the obstructions of the past, of the Epstein files, okay? So, would we like to guess who this is that's happy about the obstructions of the Epstein files? That the longer they can drag this out, the longer it is before they have to vote on releasing it? Yeah. So the energy coming into it is a doctor. Now we know who needs a doctor. We know who's ill in body and mind. The doctor wanting to control. And again, this concrete new way going forward. What's coming out? Something new, something concrete. The Pentacles, not always about money. It's about grounded things. Something the grounded information about control and doctors. Now we know that the doctor reports we're getting out are BS. So let's see what we have today. What we have today, it says sorrow. Not happy. Not happy when it comes to businesses, and what's being built, okay? So we have a lot of problems with businesses now. People are losing businesses. His tariffs are causing unending problems. And so, we have a lot of stuff going on today. A celebration about the Epstein files being, railroaded for a time. The doctors about controlling things, what they're trying to do to keep him, upright, let's put it that way, from taking a dirt nap. And we have this difficulties with businesses. So the challenge is the friends. How well is he going to be able to keep people online? Because we see MAGA starting to, that hard-won lesson. Hard-won lesson of friends, ones that were supporters and facing losses. Now that they're facing losses, like I said, Magatonians are starting to boycott Trump. They're walking away from him. When you even get ones like Marjorie Taylor Greene, and what's the name of the other one? Oh, Loomer. When you get them, starting to talk out against Trump, that the MAGAs are starting to wake up and leave. Potential outcome is about the pleasure seekers. The deceptions that they're putting out there. With an abuse of power. They really don't care about people. They only care about their own interest. Okay? What makes them happy. And so that's what they're doing, continuing to put out these deceptive, abusive things. So the outside influence, let's see what we have, is the prison. Yeah. Prison waiting, the doorway to prison because of so many crimes. And mentally restricting. So he's doing all he can to stay out of prison. And what's driving everything underneath of it is the sweetheart friends that are wealthy. Okay? The sweetheart friends that are wealthy. So some of them are really happy that there's this restriction, this difficulty when it comes to releasing Epstein files, because we know that many of these wealthy ones are in it. We've got the doctor there wanting to control this new avenue coming out. But the wealthy are not happy about the businesses, and I think more nominal people that are not really wealthy are unhappy about the businesses. Some of the friends are now facing losses, and the only ones that are happy are the wealthy pleasure seekers that don't give a rat's ass about anybody but themselves. And we have the outside influences, the prison, potential prison being seen for their deeds, that they should be in prison for what they've done. Okay, so they continue to fuel this so that they're not outed. Lovely, aren't they? Just a lovely bunch of coconuts. So let's do a clarifying read and see what it says today. So at the very center of it all, we have a new action. No, Mickey, come on, off. Mickey, off. Stay off for now. Good boy. So above it, new information, about a new action. Foundation is facing a loss. Coming into it on one side, we have Trump, the emperor, he who would be king, and the Tower moment. Now we know again he doesn't want the no King's Day. Maybe this is the new action, information, and facing the loss. The Tower moment for him. Yeah, the ending. An ending coming. Tower moment, an ending to him wanting to be king. Again, no King's Day is coming up, and he is out in the cold when he comes to being able to stop it. Now we know what he's doing in San Diego, trying to even close down the freeway so people can't move, because we have to do this very important thing when it comes to the military, having all these ships off the coastline lobbing missiles into this military base. Yeah. So on the other side of it, we have where this is moving, actions being taken, things that are in motion, wanting to get to a better place because it's a Tower moment for him. So he's trying to skew things. There he is. Yeah, he's trying to look at a way to go forward to skew it because he's out in the cold. So he's going to put up something new in his new cup of abominations. Because why? Yeah, the swords are out. They're gaining strength. Figuring out the next move. Because they have the evidence in hand. While things are still up in the air, when it comes to his dalliances, his drama that he's done. And yet again, we have that new concrete things coming out. What's being built. When it comes to the wealthy and the drama they've done, there is light being shed on it. And there will be more concrete messages coming out about the absolute truth. Okay, so yeah, he wants to stop the No King's Parade, the No King's Day. That's not going to happen. Okay, it's going forward. He's out in the cold with his cup of abominations that he's doing. There's an ending coming when it comes to the new action of him trying to make this better for himself. It's not happening. There's a Tower moment with this new action for Trump. New information is coming out about a loss he's facing. And again, he's out in the cold with whatever actions he's putting out there with his new cup of abominations. So it's not going well for Trump. People are really concerned about work, jobs, losses of jobs, all of that. MAGA is turning on him. And the No King's Day is going forward. More information is coming out. He's happy that, and some of the wealthy are happy that the Epstein stuff is still being obstructed. But that's not going to last forever. That is going to be revealed. So yeah, they're just biding a bit of time. But yeah, no, this is all, it's coming to a head. He doesn't have the supporters anymore. The only ones that are really supporting him for the most part are the ones that he's got surrounding him because, they're being around there. They stick around him, it secures their position and job. So that's what they're about. They're about securing their own positions and jobs. And that's that. But things are moving. and his days are numbered. Like I said, you know, there's a lot of concern by the doctors as well of trying to keep him upright. That's not going so well. Okay? Like I said, he's in rapid decline mentally and physically. And so I think that covered a lot of different subjects in this one reading. So thanks for tuning in. And I'm enjoying my time out here in Chama. What do you have to say about yourself, Mr. Mickey? Yeah, good boy. Him, my good boy. So I'm going to enjoy my muffin and my coffee. And Mr. Mickey's on the bark. Yeah, security detail. Bark and wine security. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.